Hi you guys. Today we're going to be doing all Rituel Fille because Rituel de Fille is having their Black Friday sale that starts on Friday and it ends on Monday. Let me just get this right. It doesn't say what time on Friday, but I'm guessing it's going to be 12:01 Thursday night PST, and it ends Monday, December 2 at 11:59 Pacific Standard Time. It's 20% off site-wide, and they're doing something really interesting. They are doing a tiered gift with purchase, and they sent me all the tiers, and we're going to put them on the face, and we're going to put on the face a couple of other things. I love Rituel de Fille. They have the eye soots. I think it's called Ember and Ash eye soots, and they changed the packaging in the last year, so now instead of having to use a brush, they've widened the neck so you can actually use your fingers, which is fantastic. But they do have a brush that works very well with those products. And they have some other things that we're going to put on the face right now. And as we do it, I'll tell you, well, I'll just go tell you right now how this is working. So, if you spend $50, you will get this balm. This is a Enchanted lip sheer called Adder's Tongue. All of these are limited edition and they were made just for the sale. If you spend $100, then you get the Pigment Balm, which is the blush. I put all this on yesterday and I loved the look that I got. If you spend $150, then you will get this. Now this is scary looking. This is black blue, but it's not scary looking on. So that was interesting. Then you have Aurora, which I put right here. This is their Creme Luminizer. It's the only product I'm not going to put on today because the colors don't go with the color story, but it looks like this. Where's the center? There she is. And I'm just going to swatch it for you so you can see how it's moving. It seems to have a little bit of a bluishness in there, so it does shift a little bit, and it is lovely. But I'm going to use something else that you can get on the sale that isn't one of their gift with purchases. And then the Celestial Spear Gelee Eye Gloss if you spend $250. So, let's put on the face. You know that I love the Dewdrop. Is this called the Dewdrop Foundation? 3-Drop Foundation. Dewdrop is another brand. And I have it in 4 colors, actually. I usually mix a couple. It depends on what my skin tone is, but right now I'm feeling pretty light. 3 drops is all you need for the whole face. It's pretty amazing. And the coverage is very, very nice. Now, I like this. I think I'm going to do this all over the whole face. Yeah. I like this the minute I got it. So many of you bought this and really enjoy it. It's great for dry skin people. I noticed that when I was looking at my screenshots for some reason, I was looking for something and I thought, wow, my skin looks so good in this video, and I'd look it up. This is what I was wearing. Several times this happened. It is such a beautiful, beautiful foundation. I don't remember how I put it on. I don't wear this in the summer because I think it's a little bit too much for me in the summertime. I am a sweater, and this is something that isn't going to do well if you're sweating. So, you know, know you, know your face, know your habits. And I'm wearing my sunscreen already, obviously. And I'm going to try with a beauty blender. I don't think I ever have. I think I usually do this with a brush. It looks like nothing on the skin. And I do think 3 drops will give you really, really good coverage. I only put 1 on my hand, and look at what we got. And I'm using a beauty blender, which absorbs a lot. Look how fast that is. I think it's a teeny bit light, but whatever. And this coverage that I'm getting, I would say, is a solid medium on 1 drop. That's a little bit crazy. So let's just take a little bit more. There's hardly anything left. And just go over the whole face. So beautiful. So I'm just going to bring you in a little bit. It looks so, so beautiful on the skin. I can see I could use a little bit more right here, but I'm going to go on with the concealer. So the concealer is a new product, and I'm just going to, yeah, go here where I get that rub off from my glasses, even though if you saw me in real life, you would be a little shocked. I take a little paper towel and cut it and put it on my, just like people used to do with Band-Aids, you know, right here, so I don't get the direct rub, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't do something to the skin. So I'm just going to get that under the eye and on the nose. And inner corner. This brush, by the way, and the foundation brush I usually use from Refer. I'm not sure if it's at the Refer site. I think they had an issue restocking it because this is a prototype. It's one of those things where you buy it and then you tell them what you think of it so they can make changes. But the Refer sale is still going on. And it goes on until all the quantities, everything is gone. So do check the Refer sale and see if they have anything that you're really interested in. Looks really good. Now, as you can see, when you first put it on, it's like, oh, look at that coverage. Now my skin is kind of absorbing it, and my skincare and my sunscreen, and I'm beginning to see the color in my cheeks again. So if you want to build it, let's build it. Not that it's not pretty, it's just that I want to be able to fully see what's going on with that blush. And it builds beautifully. I'll zoom you in while I'm doing this, and you can see how it just doesn't look cakey or weird. I feel like it makes the skin look like satin. But so this is Creature of Light Full Face Serum Luminizer, and it's kind of like the same products you've seen from by Terry, for instance, has one. I can't remember who else, and I have a few, but I never use them because I already get shine from my foundations and my skincare. They sent me 4 colors and limited space, so I decided this is the one that I'm going to keep. And you can use this as a primer, and there's good skincare benefits in here. It's not active skincare, but some lovely skincare products. I'm going to take my beauty blender and get this evenly on and do a little bit of highlighting. And this is why I don't feel like I need it. That sheen I have right now on my face is lovely, but I just wanted to show you something you can do to put some life into your skin. Do a little here. You can use it under your makeup or on top, like I am. And it's really lovely. I can see it on this side better because I have a light. It's super lovely. Works well with the foundation, and it's this particular color I find to be very subtle, so it will have a natural look. Like, oh, your skin's just naturally glowing. And I'm just going to rub it into my hands so you can see. And this is the color Glowing Creature. See how subtle that is? There's no sparkles in it. It's really, really just lovely. And honestly, I think if I was having a day where I wanted to put something on, but not makeup, I might put this on top of my sunscreen because it gives you, if you look from hand to hand, this hand is always more red than this hand, but if you look hand to hand, there's a little bit of coverage on this, and it feels very, very nice on the skin. So we're doing that instead of the Aurora that I showed you earlier. And now, this is the color Moth. If you've been here for a while, you know I really love those dark wintry colors, and I think if you apply them gingerly, you're in good shape. I'm going on with this brush, which is the Alexandra Anel 0001, just 01. It's great with creams. I don't think this is back in stock, but again, check the Refer site. I will link Refer down below. If it is back in stock, I love this for cream, and You'll see. This is not going to be as dark as you're afraid it might be. Oh, it has a nice scent to it. It doesn't smell like perfume. And because it's dark, I'm going to take it a little lower so it'll almost be a contour. Oh. Make sure I'm even. Such a winter color. We're going to do the Gelee. And I got one of their Gelees last year. I think it was a little more champagne in tone. And this one is a little more, would you say pewter? I think that's what I would say, kind of a pewter. It seems like there's a little bit of an ombragé in here. Is that what I mean? Not ombragé. That's something you use in perfume. Aubergine, you know? But it's not terribly, terribly purple. And when I played with this yesterday, I just used my fingers. While it's a Gelee, it's not a shaky thing. It doesn't feel gelatinous like some Gelees. And again, I'm just going to remove that concealer that migrated over because I don't want them to mix. But I found that when I used this yesterday, and this is a generous amount, that it just looked like it was my lids. But I'm wearing a lot more today. I just want to fade this as it goes up. And it's super, super simple. Helps to give me a little bit of shape. And look at the difference from this eye to this eye. Suddenly there's a little bit more shape. It's just a little something, but so, so pretty and so, so easy. Isn't that lovely? I love this color. And you can build this and you can share it out. So this one's a little more than I wore yesterday, but still absolutely lovely. I'm gonna do my brows and not do mascara. But while I'm doing my brows, the sale's 20% off, and when you are checking out, there will be a code already there. I think it says now 20. If you remove that code and put the hooded lid 20, then they'll know that I sent you. You'll still get 20% off, but it helps let them know how people are getting to the site, and I will get a little bit of a commission, which is always appreciated and beneficial. So now we're doing the lip product. I'm using Adder's Tongue in the lip sheer, and I did put on the Kopari a few minutes ago because my lips are always dry. And this product is kind of a stain, but it doesn't have emollients in it, so I feel that I need a little bit of something else. And the color is different. Yesterday there was sun, today it's cloudy, and I detected a little bit of warmth in it. And here I would say this is fairly neutral. It's not warm, it's not cool, but it might be a little on the warm side. But you know what? Let's do this first. Let's do the Thorn so you can see what it looks like on naked lips that are of high color. This scared me. I'm like, are you kidding me? What? No. But it doesn't look scary on the lips. Look at that. That's not scary at all. And suddenly, this is one of those fall looks or winter looks that I love so, so much, which is why I left the olive green on, because I thought it would be a nice little story. So that is what it looks like by itself. Nice, right? Now we're going on with this. I noticed when I did this yesterday, and then I put the gloss over it, when the gloss wore away, this was still staining my lips. And that's a totally different look with this color as opposed to the Thorn. It still hits that spot, that wintry look that I love so much, but it's a little more approachable. I think actually this for evening maybe. So this will probably, likely, unless you have very pigmented lips like I do, it might look a little different on you. I think this almost is like a red-black because I put this under it, but it's not terribly different than having my very bright lips underneath this, except for my lips have a lot of blue, and this is a teeny bit warm, and that might suit other people better. And you guys, that's it. That is the sale. Here are things that I recommend. The Ember and Ash, or the Eye Soots, are fantastic. New packaging this year. Give them a try. This is so beautiful. Again, I've never used it under my foundation as all over like other products. You know, other companies make products like that. The ones that I have are white, and this one is more champagne, and I think there's a little bit of coverage in here, so I'm going to try it in the next couple of weeks and just put it all over my face on a day where I really don't want to do foundation. And the color I will put down below with the links. And here we have the concealer. It came out the same time as the Westman Atelier, which I was deeply in love with. I haven't powdered, and I have a little bit, but not much, of troughing. I don't feel like I need to do any powder. I'm not too shiny because I used a sunscreen that isn't shiny today. And of course, the 3-drop foundation is so, so beautiful, so great for people with dry skin. 3 drops, if you use it with a brush or your fingers, you're going to get a lot of coverage. If you use it with a beauty blender, as you saw, I had to build on my cheeks to get the coverage that I wanted. And then these extra things, right? The Gelee, the blush, which you could also use this on your eyes if you wanted to, and probably on your lips, the lip, and the gloss, and then the other one, Aurora. It's right here, and those are the gift with purchase depending on how much you spend. So I really, really like this look. I'm so glad they sent this to me. I wish, you know, check out their site, because I feel like I wish they sold these as a group together, because there's only one thing I wouldn't use, and that's the Aurora, but it might look fantastic on my lids, because I do like that look, and maybe even inner corner highlight. Let's give it a try. So I'm taking this brush. I have no idea where it's from. Now this color is dark, so it might not be great. Oh no, that's pretty. I was afraid, you know, sometimes when the color is dark but the reflection is light, it doesn't open up the eyes. It makes them look darker, but that's really pretty. There you go. So that would be the way I would use it. That's going to wrap up today's video, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope it was helpful. Have fun shopping. More sale videos coming up, but I have a feeling this video I'm going to post on Thursday, the day before the sale. So we're in that time when everybody has sales. I'm going to list some sales in my community page in case there's something that you're interested in. Check out my community page for some links. I hope it was helpful, and I hope you come back again. Until we meet again, be safe and smart, and I'm wishing you good health.